Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bluhdhaven podcast, episode number 93. As always, I'm your host, Balfour to jam. You good, bro?
Hold on, he's gonna.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bluhdhaven podcast, episode number 93. As always, I'm your host, Balfour Wong. Today, I am joined with...
Buddy.
Marcus.
I'm confused.
Just kidding, Kris.
Okay. Marcus.
I'm Hollie.
I was so confused. I was so taken aback.
I thought you were gonna go with it, honestly.
Pocket sand.
Welcome to the podcast.
Can you tell it's been a while?
Before we jump into it, a few announcements and notifications. So first off, sorry about the lack of content over the last few weeks. After we came back from California, we prepped for Extra Life and had our one podcast with Jean-Claude. Mm-hmm. Which, Jean-Claude, if you're watching this episode, thank you for coming in and being a guest. It was a lot of fun. But because of Extra Life, we were completely swamped with a shit ton of work. So now we're kind of jumping back into the groove of things. So this week, if you're listening to the podcast, you guys will know that a new episode of Tucson by Night just dropped. And next week, a new episode of Stratosphere will be available on Tuesday, the 7th? Yes. So we're jumping back right back into it. Additionally, just letting everyone know, there's only 5 weeks left for Tucson by Night. So you have 5 episodes before the end of season 1. We're calling it book 1. So be sure to check it out. After the release of the final episode, we will be releasing the video versions of Tucson by Night on our YouTube channel every week. So if you guys haven't seen the video versions of it, definitely check it out. It's been a lot of fun. We had celebratory drinks on Saturday because
We got crunk.
Yeah, it was
Turned up, I believe, is what the kids say these days.
Yeah, it was a good finale. So
It was for the family.
yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that.
I know I did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, let's jump right into the podcast.
All right.
I brought nothing to the table today.
Oh, I brought something.
Oh, what you got?
All right. Now, tell me this. Has anyone here ever taken a really good shit?
Yes.
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 No,
Painful? Yes.
No, I'm saying. Let me be specific. I'm sorry, I hit your mic. Because I took a really good shit today. Mm-hmm. It was... The way I can equate it is as if all the weight on my shoulders... was actually in my colon this whole time, and now I'm like light as a feather.
You've been released from your duties.
Yes, my duties released my duties.
Do you feel like you laid an egg?
I feel like if I wasn't weighed down by my clothes, I'd be floating right now. That's how good that shit was. And honestly, it's kind of like a euphoric high I'm feeling right now.
I was going to say, is your day a little bit brighter?
It was. It was, and obviously I was high because I had the key on me, and I forgot to leave it, so...
So my question was it like a nice solid one, or was it a combination of just enough liquid to like let it all out, and then you just felt amazing afterwards?
I believe what happened was, yes, that second one. But what happened was my heated seats kind of just made everything soft, and just and everything just left me today.
Like the buns, or as in like you actually have a heated toilet seat?
Oh no! In my car has a heated seat. Oh, I should get a heated toilet seat.
That's a thing.
That sounds fantastic.
My mom has one.
Yeah, it's very bougie.
Like it.
Yeah, that's first world living right there. All
First
day.
world problem.
If you can't afford it, just use socks.
Exactly.
But anyways, I had to ask that question because it's been in my head since it happened this morning. I was taking my sibling to school, and they're like, "Why are you so happy today?" I'm like, "Cause I took a good shit."
Hell yeah.
People underestimate the value of a good shit. That's all I want to say today.
Hey, for some people you get laid, for some people you get a good shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm starting the
Basically
podcast
the
off
same
strong
concept.
today.
And we're back, baby. We're back and
Starting
running.
off with a good source of fiber.
Yeah.
Speaking of fiber, Wheaties. Do you like them? I like Wheaties.
What are Wheaties?
What?
They're concentrated pellets of marijuana that
No.
you put with like a bowl of cereal.
No.
That's a really
That's
Get on
that's
that right now.
weed.
It exists. It
Write
exists
that down.
already. I can't take credit. If you've ever seen what's that movie called? Don't Be a Menace to South Central or Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. There's a box of Wheaties in there with Dr. Dre smoking a blunt.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's like the box of Bootios people were finding.
Love
at,
that
like,
Bootios.
Kmart.
That's
Yeah.
a great movie,
It's a
right?
great
I mean,
movie.
I like mini wheats. Is that the
Frosted
same?
mini wheats.
Frosted mini wheats.
But they're
Yeah.
frosted. That's got sugar. Like Wheaties, you gotta choke this shit down. Like
Yeah.
Why would I like that? Then?
Because they're good for you.
I feel like people.
Wheaties still has
I
sugar.
feel like that's like a 60-year-old person.
That's what I'm
snack.
saying.
Yes,
I feel like
exactly.
anybody who eats Wheaties just admits they're done with life at that point. That
I thought
they're
it
ready
was
to
when
get
you-
old.
I thought it was when you eat Raisin Bran.
No, when they
Hey,
start
hey,
eating
Raisin
brands,
Bran's
they
not
are
bad.
old.
Raisin Bran is great.
Yeah, raisin.
I don't really like the
And
raisin.
Says
Raisin
the
Bran
oldest
with
person here.
Alright, I'm gone. I'm not
Are you
coming
gone?
back.
No, you're
Done,
still
done.
young enough. Don't be gone.
I'll get
We
you a
don't need you to be
wheelchair.
gone. Come on, Holly.
I'll get
put
you.
the
I'll
brakes on
get
for
the
you.
wheelchair going.
I like the Raisin Bran with the crunch, yo.
Yeah, I don't really
You
like
get
the
a little
raisins and
fiber in
raisin
there.
bread.
I used to like eating the special cake.
It's like oat.
I
like
did.
oat
I used to do that
crystals,
too
right?
because
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
didn't have
like
cornflakes
honey-
or frosted
honey
flakes, you had to
Yeah.
make do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Too
mom
good.
hated that I ate her special K all the time.
I loved it.
But on
She's
this
good.
topic now, what's everybody's favorite cereal?
That's
If you had to choose.
s'mores.
I have two.
Okay.
Tricks and Fruit Loops.
Tricks, as
fruity
in
cereal.
when
The
they
bunny.
were like the shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just the orbs.
No, the shapes. It has to be.
I
the shapes.
preferred the shapes.
I like the
but
shapes.
I mean the orbs are fine.
It's because you got old.
Because the
Because remember,
tricks
tricks
for
are
How
for
dare you.
kids. So remember, tricks are for kids. So when we got older, they turned into orbs.
Yeah.
Exactly, see?
I like Apple Jacks.
just-
Yeah, it has
I've
nothing
seen
to
the
do with
Keanu
cost
meme right now.
effectiveness at all.
Shut up.
You like Apple
I
Jacks?
love Apple Jacks.
I have a love-hate relationship with Apple Jacks.
I'm
you
not
know?
a huge fan of cinnamon. That's
I,
what turns me off.
Oh, I love cinnamon. Don't get me wrong. It's
I-
just not something wrong with Apple
The
Jacks for me.
cinnamon stick is my favorite. I want
The
to put 'em
cinnamon
as
is
my
not the
pro-
winner, man.
I put him as my profile
Yeah,
picture.
like,
on
Oh, the
Facebook.
little mascot.
Yeah,
Got
the
my
Rasta guy.
antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what your icon is?
He was. No, not right now.
Oh,
That's
because I know you switch that shit around a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's her
Don't talk about
girlfriend.
her
Okay,
that
I'm
way.
sorry. I
Though
won't
I'm not a
say
huge fan of cinnamon, I did like what was it? The
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
no.
Cookie
The
Crisp.
other one, the one where it was like they were like little pieces of bread.
French toast.
Yeah, the French toast crunch.
that. I
Yeah.
actually haven't had that
Eh,
yet.
meh, meh.
Nah.
Nah?
Really? Wasn't a fan?
Minute.
Oh.
I gotta
I
try that
really
still.
like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I want to try those Trudel
I
ones
like
they
Raisin
have.
Bran.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I really like. I liked. Fuck, what are they called? The Lucky Charms.
Lucky
Lucky
Charms.
Charms.
I like
yeah,
Lucky
Lucky
Charms.
Charms. Is
I
good.
don't like them now. I think they're too sweet for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Frosted Flakes.
Frosted
Oh,
Flakes,
yeah.
Remember
Oh.
when
That's a
they came
good.
out
It's
with
a
six
good
people?
default cereal to fall back
Even
on.
the unfrosted flakes are so good.
Yeah,
Just
like
regular
just
cornflakes?
Corn
Yeah.
flakes,
Yeah,
yes,
they are good.
Put a little
I also
sugar
like
on that
Pops.
bitch.
Pops are really good.
My dad likes Pops.
really-
I like the
hated
commercials
them as
for
a kid.
Pops.
I
Not really
love
big
them
fan
now.
Pops. No.
Do you remember the commercial?
I enjoy Kix
There
more
was
than I
like a
enjoy Pops.
kneecap where it was like rare, or it was like a pop, and it was like rare, and then just all the other baby
Yes.
pops.
Yeah, because they would just like.
Can we talk about the fucking crackhead that had the honeycomb commercial as well?
Yes!
Oh,
the little
the big little hairy thing where it's like.
honeycomb's big. Yeah. What was that? I don't know, but that was an early 2000s
Yeah.
mascot
That's what
that
happens when you
encapsulated
fuck
the early
a
2000s.
It was
Yeah.
weird
Meth.
because
That's
like
y'all
Alright.
generational shit, and that explains so much.
it's so weird because like the late 90s and early 2000s had the freakiest fucking commercials
Yeah,
for
it did.
everything.
I was so
Capri
upset
Sun
when the Gushers and the Fruit Roll-Ups didn't do that shit to my
Or the
head.
fucking fruit roll
Oh.
twisties. Y'all remember that shit?
I don't remember the twisties.
Where it was like a fruit roll twisty where it had like a drill sergeant. I was like it would like spin off its
Yeah.
fucking stuff. Yeah.
Oh my
I
I also remember like the Hubba Bubba bubble tape commercials too.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Oh
remember
my
Those
God.
were freaky.
you guys remember,
Yes.
Skittles gum?
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Skittles
yeah.
gum. I forgot that
I kept
existed.
eating it like it was candy.
I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that I really wish they would bring back, because like in the early 2000s, like Doritos, hot Cheetos, and like that brand of stuff, they had like those to go cups.
fuck
Yes, they like
They're, like,
3D
super
3D
small.
Doritos were in them.
fit,
Right?
in,
Yeah, yeah.
fit in your fucking
Yeah,
They
but
fit in
like-
your cup holder.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just you drink
they were
them
the
at the
fucking
yeah.
bomb. I want those back.
Well, because somewhere from then till now, people just said, you know what, fuck convenience.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's just make life harder for our
There's
consumers.
already a bag. Fuck it.
Like they're already fat. Let's just fucking give them an extra.
When you
excuse
guys
to
are
work
on a
out.
road trip, what is your go-to snack?
Danishes.
Oh man.
On the road trip,
Yeah.
Oh, no,
But you
road
said
trip.
Danishes.
Doesn't
What
it-
kind of Danish? Like a
Blueberry and cream cheese.
Yeah, you're kind of bougie for a road trip. Damn.
Cause I mostly do road trips by myself now, fucker.
Fair enough.
yeah,
fair
but he
enough.
goes to Circle K for those.
ew.
Damn, I can't think. Of
Jerky.
You know what?
Jerky.
Just a quick
Jerky
trip
is
stop.
good.
That's really that's my go-to road trip
Yeah,
snack.
but what snack?
It's
in
just whatever I see
particular?
at the time. I like what I like when I like it, man.
What if you're on the East Coast and there is no QT? What do you do?
I guess I'll go to a Wawa or something.
No, you go to Quick Trip.
Is there a quick trip on the East Coast?
Not
Only
in
only
the
the
East.
Carolinas.
Oh, in the Carolinas?
Is
In
it
Atlanta.
really only in the Midwest?
Midwest
In
baby.
Atlanta.
Man, I was trying to throw you a bone.
Soon.
Jesus.
They
I
just
can't
came
think
out
of
with
one.
fried
What's your
pickles.
favorite
They're
one?
selling those now.
Jerky.
Jerky?
Jerky's a good
Jerky.
one.
And you find those little like stops along like some almost deserted
World
road.
famous jerky,
And
or something
it's always
like that.
the best jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hella fucking cheap because jerky is expensive.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the expensive aisle at work. It's one everyone always steals from. Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep.
It's like
expensive
12.
one.
It's like $12 for like a 12 ounce bag.
It's like 20 for a 10-ounce bag, depending on
That's
the
great.
brand.
That's like my entire paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Basically.
fucking with that shit. I do like jerky, don't get me wrong, man. You know what? Back in like middle school, there was a kid whose father actually made jerky.
Yeah.
His own jerky.
You-
He
My
would bring it
stepdad
to-
does.
My
he would-
mom does too.
It was the best, man. I swear. And he would bring it and he would sell it like he was a fucking drug dealer.
Oh yeah. That's the way
He had
to
to
go.
in school.
That dude was
Smart.
making so much money off his father's jerky.
You
Dude.
did what you had to do to survive.
Yep.
Yeah, my stepdad, because he
Streets.
goes hunting all the time with his neighbor. So they like bring back deer, and he makes deer jerky like every
I
year.
was gonna say, what do
You
you
ever
guys
had deer
hunt
in
here?
school?
What's up?
I was gonna say, what do you guys hunt here?
White-tailed deer.
Really?
I don't know.
What?
I don't go hunting.
Deer.
It is the West, so I'm thinking bounties.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Whitetails. Certain species of rabbit.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You ever seen a moose?
They're
Yes.
fucking big.
They're
huge, dude.
They're mean.
Up close or
No,
just on video?
preferably not close.
I meant like in real life.
in person, yeah.
No, I have
They're
not.
fucking
but
huge.
They're
I
I
fucking
think I've seen him.
terrifying.
I've seen
they're
him
mean.
moose before, man. They're,
They're
fucking too big.
They-
There was like a GIF I remember seeing when
They're a land hippo.
Tumblr was still a huge
Land
thing. Was like it showed like a GIF of like it showed people walking through like this misty like valley, right?
Yeah.
And at the opposite end, you just see a fucking moose just come out of the mist. I'm like, no, we're done.
Nope.
We're leaving.
Nope.
Yeah, no, fuck.
Well, out of the mist, fucking imagine what those antlers look like.
Those things are.
If
fun.
you had to
Those things-
fight an animal,
A fight?
and you are so confident that you would win,
I
what
would
animal
fight
would
a
it be?
chimpanzee.
Chihuahua. Chihuahua. I'm 100% confident I'd win against a
Your
Chihuahua.
dog, absolutely.
Yes. Fuck that bitch.
What's the dog's name?
Chula.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Chula the
Dude, she
Chihuahua.
is small. She is so small. I saw her yesterday.
She's ridiculous. She could fit in your hand
Yeah.
if you balance
She
her
could.
well enough. And she's like almost 12 or
If
15.
she and Soot had babies, they'd actually be kind of cute.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she like is she kind of the Chihuahua where her eyes are like bugging out of her
yeah,
head?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're bulbous and she's a stupid
But
bitch.
she's fluffy, though.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. She smells bad. As my sister pointed my brother pointed out.
As B would say, mosquito muerte.
Yeah.
Jesus. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I definitely can go up against a Chihuahua.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Holly? What you got? What are you fighting?
Oh, I would say a bunny rabbit. I got some pretty good kicking skills.
It's a good contender.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
a giraffe.
I think they could kick
A
some
giraffe? You think you could take a giraffe?
take a
I would
fucking-
love to
I
see you
will
fight a
fucking
giraffe.
take on a giraffe.
That is the most intense answer for so far.
Just take out its kneecaps.
Exactly. Let's take out the kneecaps and then rewrite a dawn, motherfucker. Just go at
You
it.
right at dawn. You suck, dude.
What about you, Chris?
my
What
God.
animal are you fighting?
Confidently, a chimpanzee.
Really?
I can see that.
Really?
I don't
Holy
think
shit.
so, man. I think a chimpanzee
No,
can
I
fuck
think
someone
no.
up.
It would like just throw some poop right in your face and you couldn't see nothing. They would just start like.
And
I don't know. Based on the way Elena fights.
I know.
It's true.
Switchblade to the fucking hand.
She got some monkey
Eye
in her. That's
gouge.
true. Damn it, Elena.
Just a little bonk.
Eleanor, you fucking ass.
That was all Elena when she.
Yeah.
I think if I had like if I was able to use a knife, I think I could take on a hawk.
Oh fuck yeah.
A hawk? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I could take on a hawk.
Or like a
They're not
giant
that big.
bird. That would be dope.
Yeah.
If you got like scars from that, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, what'd you get that?
'Cause
from?
like it would
Bald eagle.
definitely fuck my arms up, no doubt. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
I think I could take on a fucking hawk.
Oh fuck yeah.
William Hawkman.
I was the battle of Little Big Horn. I didn't kill anybody.
Oh, shit.
Fucking.
Oh man.
Actually, I
started
do have
watching
something
that
else I
show.
want to bring up if
Yeah.
you guys are willing to
So-
let me talk about it. So I kind of got into what is it? A quarrel with my friend.
Okay.
I don't know. It was just a bad night for me, but she said like there was something important she wanted to talk about, and I thought, oh, there's something drastic going on.
Yeah.
But she just wanted to talk to me about like the guy she's seen. She went to see his family, and it was a lot of fun, and that's all she wanted to talk to me about. And I guess I just was like, I mentally prepared for something more
Yeah.
extreme.
Yeah.
Not girl talk.
Yeah, no.
Right,
I
right.
would have been in the same boat as you if she was like, hey, I gotta talk about something. I'd be like, okay.
All right, what's up? You know,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
all right, this is gonna be heavy, emotional. I'm in this mindset, and then she's like, I had a good time, and you're like,
what?
uh.
So I mean,
The
not-
problem was though, I told her like, really, you called me for this? Call me for more important stuff. And
it sounds like you were disappointed.
I was, but also
I would be.
I always felt this way when it comes to talking about things. I don't like to talk about things that are not interesting.
You're such a dude.
Yeah,
You're such a man.
Is that a dude thing?
It's a very stereotypical
Yeah.
man thing.
Okay, so it
You're not-
is a me problem. Then.
Oh yeah, absolutely is a you problem.
Well, when we talked about it, she's like, it's okay to talk about things that don't really matter as long as they matter to you, and the other person just has to reciprocate.
I do feel like she as a friend should also like know you enough to be like.
See, I guess I gave the impression that she could talk to me about that.
Okay.
So maybe that is my fault. But I just like, I always had a problem just talking about things.
Well, like, I feel like a conversation, I feel like there should be a purpose for a conversation. Like, regardless of what it is.
Like small talk is not a thing.
Like, I'm not just going to call you and be like,
What you doing?
How you doing?
how's the weather? Like, if I call you, I'm going to be like, hey,
Kicks feet up.
I have this issue, or like, hey, I'm really excited. Can I tell you about this thing? Like,
Absolutely.
I would prompt the question to you first before just going like, hey, I got to call you.
Yeah.
So earlier today, me and Joseph, like, I wouldn't do that, and I feel like as an adult, like, most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm not totally wrong, but I'm a little wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll be a little wrong. I just don't want to be completely wrong.
Yeah, just be
That's
honest
right,
about
that's
it. Just
right.
be
Yeah.
like,
I mean, she was so excited that she wanted to like.
That's
tell
true,
you about it,
and that's
you
why I
know?
feel
and,
bad
like,
about
as your
it.
friend, she was like excited to share this great experience. You know, maybe it's not a great experience with you. If you went, you'd been like, "Yo, Belle, I had a good time," and like that'd have been it. And you would've
Yeah.
called
But
him
see, like as I'm
6
saying that,
weeks
if I
later.
had the same experience she had, that's how I'd be like, yeah, it was a good time.
So you
Yeah.
gotta,
All call
put
required.
yourself in her shoes. I mean, which I could see being difficult. Her, you know, being the different genders and everything. But I mean, you weren't wrong though.
Right.
Okay.
But I think you should really think about how she felt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's a
we've talked about it
compliment.
since.
You know, she
Yeah.
wanted to share this experience with you because you're her good friend, and she wanted, you know, you have to get that stuff out. Like if I just did all these great things and didn't tell nobody, I'd be sitting here like,
I will say, I do feel like this is a good conversation to have because we have 2 women and 3 men right here. But
Woman.
what was that?
She had to check.
Woman confirmed.
not what I was today.
Because I do feel like as guys, it is very different for. I mean, not for me because I'm an open book and I love explaining how I feel.
Bitch.
But door right there, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, dude, without hesitation.
But no, because I know a lot of
you can say
guys,
it, we
even
can't.
with their guy friends, like don't talk about what gets them excited.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the
But you should be able to.
No, I agree. I agree that guys should be able to just sit down and be like, "Holy shit! Like, I really like this because this reason."
Right.
But like, I know a lot of dudes because of their parents or because of like social norms. It's very much like you don't show your excitement. You just go like, "Yeah, it's cool," or "Yeah, I had a good time." Like, there's not much explanation to why you're happy. It's just like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah,
It's weird.
it goes back to like an old comedian joke where he's like, women are details, 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 and men are just basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the joke again? He's like, he went to a gym with his buddy. His buddy's getting a divorce. He's telling his wife about it. He's like, why is he getting a divorce? Like, I don't know. Because when he said it to me, he didn't present it as a form of a question. He just made it a statement,
Yeah,
which
he's
means
right.
I accepted the statement and
Right.
moved on with my life.
Right. Right. You don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it
Are you getting
really
a divorce?
does
That
depend
sucks. Spot me.
on
I'm
like
kidding.
how you convey the information. Because it's like, yeah, you know, me and my wife aren't really having a good time. Things aren't working out, so we're probably going to get a divorce. Versus, yeah, me and my wife are getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Like 2 drastically different conversations.
But here's the thing, for me at least, regardless of how it was said, one or the other, how you just did it, my response would be like, what do I do here?
Well, yeah, because that is the problem. Because, well, that with that specific subject, there's really not much you can say.
Because I want
you
to
can-
say,
you
first
can-
off, that sucks,
That
but if
sucks,
they're getting a
bro.
divorce, maybe it doesn't suck. Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So maybe you're like, woo.
Or just do what every other guy kind of does. Like, want a beer?
My man.
If you ever
That's a
ask
man's
me if I
man.
want a beer when I'm
No,
at
I'm
a
asking
garden,
for a
no,
cocktail.
I'm just there. You go.
I fucking know you by now.
Shaken,
Like,
not stir.
Well,
he wants a cocktail,
And it's
not
got
a
to be
beer.
blue, damn it.
well, Kris and Hollie, what do you have to say in terms of that?
Of what?
Just like if someone
Talking about.
Welcome
Were
to the
you,
conversation.
were
Hall.
you just here?
But I mean, mean, like, which part of it?
Are you that old? Your
where,
mind's
like,
starting to fade away at this
Well,
point?
I
Is
mean,
that what's
it
going
was
on?
like, so like I remember when Bao got the email about Stratosphere was like top whatever. And
Oh yeah, it's like it's the top 25 in Ireland.
Oh,
It's,
shit, really?
Well,
Yeah.
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 Fuck, okay.
Stratosphere?
And we were,
Yeah.
you were with
Oh,
us.
shit.
You were with us in the car.
Yeah,
Chris.
you were there.
See, that shit's
That's all I
exciting.
need.
I can get behind that shit all day.
And Bao took his, his work with us one day when we went shopping.
Oh shit!
And
Oh my
got
god,
the
I had
email.
so
That was so
much
funny.
shit during that day.
That was so
And
fun.
he got excited about it. Like, I mean, I could see him getting excited about it. But then, like me, I'm like he didn't say anything about it to anybody else. He didn't like talk about it. It's just like in that moment we were there.
Yeah.
If we would have been there, he'd been like later, like, yeah, guys. So I got this email. Da da da. And I'm like, that was the first thing I thought about.
Yeah.
Was your reaction to that? Because I've been like, fuck, dude. Like, where? Like, you know anybody that lives there? Like, let's be honest. How did it get there? I wanted all the questions.
I do know people in Ireland.
Okay, well,
Fuck you, Holly.
finally one of my questions was answered. But I mean, as far as details, like, I mean, if you're excited about something, like, I'm happy for you,
Right.
you know. But if
Right.
you're coming to being like you're sad about something, like, let's be sad together.
yeah.
Yeah, but also like I do think
Depends
the
on
way
the
that she
friend.
prompted the thing.
Yeah,
though,
it sounded like it was way more important.
Yeah, because then you yourself get put into a mindset when someone calls you, where
And
it's
that's
like
where you
like,
were not in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when a significant other says we need to talk
I shit bricks.
I leave.
versus hey, I have a question
I
for
do that on
you.
purpose sometimes.
Two
Context.
very different things that you're preparing for.
Context means everything.
Gotta have
yes,
fun in the relationship
yes.
somehow, Chris.
What's
But,
fun?
Yeah, I
After
mean,
this long,
Joking. Me and B have fun. We laugh every night. They hear it.
is it when you're naked?
they hear us when we sound like hyenas at like
Oh
2 in the
my
morning.
God,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Brandy's. Can we just talk about something?
Yes. Let's
She
talk about our
fucking-
significant others. They don't listen to this.
No, she doesn't.
Non-existent. So
Yeah,
you're
Brandon
fine.
doesn't fucking listen to her shit at all.
Exactly. But like, I don't know if she knows how to be quiet at night. But
Probably
like,
not.
Yippee for you.
not like that. But I mean, like, with food.
Our
Like,
neighbors
if-
can't.
Oh my god,
Really? Oh, damn.
I'm gonna talk to you after this.
Talk about it now. I want to hear.
But like, if she's got chips or something in there, she will find the one way to make it the loudest. to
Oh,
open
just-
it. Yeah, I'm just like, what are you doing?
I hear it.
And she'll just randomly like talk, and she'll be like, oh, I'm opening the chips, and I'm like, you're sleeping, and she's like, oh, well, sorry. And
No, I hear it.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm like so.
I think that's just how it is at nighttime, though. Like anything you try to do quietly just amplifies.
Amplifies.
It's like good night, and then just.
No, see,
Yeah,
that's
see-
nice. That's nice.
I was
No.
making an
Here's the
example.
thing, though.
you got
In the
Brandy,
day, that
she's
sounds like
like-
it sounds, but at night, that shit is like you might as well be folding aluminum
You're
foil.
gonna hear every cabinet, every drawer that opens and closes. You're gonna hear
It's
it
like the
all.
one tick that's like, shut the fuck up, why are you so loud?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're always the first one to get murdered.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, good to know.
It's
Sorry,
good to know
babe.
Brandy's first.
I love you.
Actually, yeah, in our
You have to
household.
get through me
I don't
first.
know. In our household, God, who would go first between Brandy and B?
It's a good question.
It
I don't know
B,
you that
B
well.
has
so.
really great reaction. Like she
Brandon just
she
said-
she has good
Brandy's
reaction.
kind
Yeah,
of
Brandy.
person to
I
open
think
the
it would.
door.
I think it would be Brandy because Buddy made a really good point just now.
B
Brandy
would just be like, "Oh, what's right here?" and open the
Brandy
door.
just accepts it.
That is true.
That's.
That is true.
I think she would willingly. I don't
Yeah, at
think
least
she'd
B would question things.
Yeah.
Brandy's just like,
All right.
okay.
We're talking about killing people?
No.
Like if someone was gonna get murdered out of everybody who lives in this house, like who would be the first to go?
Oh, well, so we are talking about killing people.
Not us killing
Not
people,
us.
but like
That's
a
right.
murderer just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And just,
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
it's less exciting.
I mean,
now.
it's a pretty small place, so they probably just kill you guys all at once.
That's very
To be
true.
completely honest.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Pop, 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 pop.
Actually, no. I've thought about this. If there is someone that invades our house,
Just throw Brandy at him.
no. The way that our bedroom is set up, I can literally toss two of our drawers up against the door, and I know how to pin it. That way, it doesn't open.
So fuck you guys.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
mean,
I mean,
I know where.
what am I? I'm not gonna run out of my room to try to open their door to go save them.
No, that's
Does
fair.
anyone
That's fair.
own a gun in this house?
No,
No.
No.
we have
I have
swords.
We have
swords.
knives.
We have so many fake guns in the house right
We have a
now.
lot of swords.
You throw it
Yeah,
at
all
I
the
think we have like
fake
6
guns.
swords
Yeah,
in
just
total.
Which one's
Where's the
the
I mean,
problem
solver?
well, I mean that knife.
problem
dude,
solver.
The problem solver.
The
That's
problem
all
solver.
you
with a
need.
knife and they like, for an example, like see something like this, but they don't see everything else, but just see this. I wouldn't want to fuck with them either.
Right.
Yeah,
mean,
because they don't
It's just a
know.
matter of whether or not.
But
they're...
that's also chancing.
But
That
see,
they
You
yeah,
are
that's-
chancing. That
yeah,
is
that's
true.
the
Someone
thing as
walks
well,
into
it's
my
chancing.
room, which means then I am trapped. Then there's a gun sitting right here, and I see that they have a gun. I'm gonna shoot them. If they don't have a gun, I'm not gonna shoot them. I'm gonna throw Ken's at them. Just like
That's
roll
the
it
correct
off the
answer.
bed.
I just imagine.
But if they have a
If they
gun,
went for-
I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a real gun, and hopefully I remember
yeah, of
turning the
course.
safety off because I haven't shot a gun.
I just
in
thought
like
of something
20
very
years.
fucking stupid. Was like, let's say if they're going into Brandy and Chris's room, right? I hear scoop a loop and then just.
She's her own little face hugger.
Scoop a loop. What?
That's the name of
Scout.
her.
Her name
Cat.
is Scout. After 11 o'clock, she becomes Scoot. We don't talk about Scoot.
She talks so much.
I'm so sorry. Like, when she started doing that out here, I'm like, no, you're coming in here.
Dude,
Like, I
it'll be
grabbed
like
her.
1 a.m, and they'll go to the bathroom, and all I hear is.
I'm sorry.
It's because she
And then-
needs another cat to talk to.
I was like, dude, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
so sorry. But see,
That
if we were
sucks.
to
That
move
really
into this
sucks.
place, we could be miles apart, and she could do it at the end of the house.
This is true.
Like,
She
yeah,
needs another cat.
No.
Fuck, no, she doesn't.
no.
I understand that she's not going to get one, but I'm just saying that's what she needs. Another
I know
cat.
she needs a friend, and if anything, she's getting a puppy.
That cough
And
rattled my
weren't you
chest in
working
not a
I heard
good
it.
way.
like overnights?
What?
Weren't you working more like overnights?
Yeah, that, and I
like
was coming here a lot.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're-
she would be, all by her lonesome. And before, when she started out, she had a friend.
yeah.
But we don't talk about that friend, and we don't talk about that bitch. So,
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Forget about that
But at least Scout has soot. Like,
yeah,
they're
no,
cute
Scout
together.
loves. She boops him.
Yeah,
She boops him.
he takes it.
He takes it.
They're really cute together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once we move into the newer house, I think it'll be a little more. It'll be better.
You'll see
Yeah.
your shit just crash on the opposite end too now, which is get the attention.
Fuck no.
Scout just
Actually, she's
ran.
been really good. That was one of my concerns when they would have her roam and stuff like that. Is if like she would knock
Is that yours?
the peaches down or
Nah.
anything like
He
that.
looks happy.
She's
she's
chill.
She's dope. She's
Yeah.
chill. When she gets to know you, she's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that,
No, the
she's
cat.
a little shit.
Yeah, I do like cats more than I like dogs, though. I'll be honest.
Amen. I love my dog, but like I'm definitely more of a cat person. They're
love
just so
Lemon.
much chiller, and like they're not as much work.
Cats are assholes, but but here's the thing.
There's a charm. There's a certain charm.
I'm not
that
gonna
comes
intentionally be an asshole to a cat because of how I think. If a cat comes onto my fucking lap and his friend's like, "Oh, that's adorable," but but everything else, cats are fucking assholes.
Oh yeah,
They are.
Dogs are assholes
without a
too.
doubt.
But
Yeah.
dogs
Dogs are annoying.
Yeah.
But people are assholes too. I have a
Yeah.
theory that anybody who's a cat person is just lazy.
Yeah.
I believe
Yes,
that wholeheartedly.
I
because
completely agree.
I'm a cat person, and I love that cats take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They will forage for food. They'll bring lizards into the house. Whatever, dude. You're feeding yourself. I'm gonna stay here and play GameCube or something. Whoa,
Okay, well, I mean,
GameCube.
I
I guess the only thing that you really have to
I
do is take
feed
care of
my
their
cat.
litter
Yeah,
box
but-
if they have a litter box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Which-
do.
yeah,
I mean, I do. I don't.
I was like, why?
What kind of kinks are you into, Marcus?
Nothing.
shits
It's not
in the
kinks. It's
box
just
for
laziness.
fun.
It's convenience. Right there in my corner of my room.
Yeah, he doesn't have to go to the
doesn't have
He
to
doesn't have to
leave.
go to the bathroom. He's just right there.
Drop
just go for
trow
it.
and
Man, that'd be weird. That'd be a really weird smell.
so.
It is a weird smell.
Well,
I know
it
from
depends
experience.
what kind of smell are we talking about. Are we talking about a sick smell? Are we talking about a normal smell?
We're talking like
We're talking like
you just
Septic.
ate asparagus kind of smell.
A healthy kind of smell.
Yeah.
It's healthy,
Well-
but
Well,
right.
that's a pee, I
Yeah.
would think. The pee would smell more than... Okay.
Well, I'm not dutying in my cat box. That's all I'm
You're
saying.
not?
No.
Then what the fuck are you using it for?
Oh, I don't know. I
Isn't
kind
that
of.
what the litter box is for?
Yes!
Food
You go in
resource.
the box!
Marcus, go in the box.
I'm confused.
Rub his nose in there.
I'm also concerned.
Listen, after
Marcus.
today's shit, I don't think I need to shit for a while again. So I'm okay.
You're clear.
I'm clear,
You
bro.
probably dropped like 10 pounds.
Oh.
Just to send right now.
There you go.
Oh my god. How did we get to this point?
You started it.
All I said was cat people are lazy.
No. All you. It all started with you having to take the best shit of your life.
Has anyone ever had a really good shit? And that's where it began, right
And
there.
here,
Speaking of shit, can we talk about those pajamas that are like full body footsie
and
pajamas?
they have the
The
butt thing in the
butt
back.
flap, baby.
Oh, you're talking about like the old country.
I really
men.
want one.
I don't. I never found that appealing.
That and a pair of leader hoses.
I feel like the
always
only
don't know why.
place that you would wear that to be comfortable would be in very cold places.
Well, they wore it because they had outhouses.
They
I had to go
had
outside.
to shit outside. Yeah.
And I get it for that reason, but I always feel like I'm gonna get shit on the outfit if I'm
But-
trying to like do my business.
But it's made to fit you. So
Yeah, so like,
it's not like
isn't
baggy
it
or too
supposed?
tight or-
Yeah, I was saying, isn't it
It's-
supposed to be like nice and
It's supposed
open?
to shape you.
Yeah, that way like your thighs and stuff actually
Yeah.
sit down.
So if you get a little messed up,
I know what
down
I'm buying you
there,
for Christmas this year.
Please don't.
Matching ones? What? Wait, Bloodhaven? What?
Bloodhaven onesies. Let's
Bloodhaven,
go.
Bloodhaven butt flaps. I
Like-
love
Logos
it.
on the butt flap.
They come in light blue and black.
Yes.
All right, if you do, just get some with some fringe, so when I go outside, to the
There you
outhouse-
go.
What the hell?
Well, with that
Keep it
being
classy.
said, we'll be right back with more of the podcast. Be sure to check out the official Bloodhaven t-shirt by going to www.bloodhaven.com/store. And welcome back.
Son of a bitch.
Marcus has been gone for far too long. He forgot microphone etiquette.
My bad. It has.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question. We were talking about movies, and you were saying like one movie we saw. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but you said like it didn't have like the rising action, climax, fall of action. It didn't feel like it had that normal setup.
It was not the normal mountain. It was more of a hill.
Right.
Eh.
Now I just wanted to ask
slope.
this question.
Slope.
Slope. It was a slope. I
It
like
was a
that.
slope that went down.
it was like
Yeah.
it was like
The bunny hill.
Yeah.
A bunny hill per se.
It's
Bunny
kind of
slope.
it's kind of like how the roads feel after monsoon season happens.
there you
Yeah.
go.
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the point I was trying to make here was that there are some movies that I feel that fit that, but are still relatively good. The first movie that came to mind was Friday. No, really, there's really nothing going on if
There's
you think
nothing
about
in that movie.
it. There's nothing going on, and I love it. It's a great movie.
It's
So
Friday. You ain't got no job. You
got
got
shit
shit
to
to do
do.
today. I'm gonna get you high. That movie is like yeah, you are correctly right. That is how the storyline goes. However, that's what made that movie and the second one and the third one, which was kind
It's
of
because it's a
stupid, but still
stoner
really
flick.
funny.
well, yeah,
Yes.
but maybe I'll say
Yes.
no. I'm not gonna say it's a stoner
How high
film.
was
It
the
is-
fucking
no,
stoner
You
film,
cannot
okay?
tell me. Hold on. You cannot tell me that Friday is not a stoner film.
I will go ahead and say it is not a stoner film.
You are insane.
It is a growing up in the neighborhood film. It's a different kind of film. Okay, there's just weed involved, but if your neighborhood had weed, it makes sense.
It's literally all about them not being able to pay him back.
It was
They got
South
weed, they
Tucson,
smoked
just
it.
in LA. That's all it was.
It's because they smoked all the weed. That is a stoner film.
So it's a
The
little.
same thing happened in How High? Well, that kind of different.
How high was?
How high is a stoner film?
It is. It's a.
That's a full-on
And
stoner
if the,
film.
if the
Half
title
baked.
has it in the it has to be. A
They
stoner film.
literally smoked
baked
their
is a stoner
friends'
film.
fucking
Half
ashes
baked
to
is a
pass
total-
an
They
SAT
smoked all
test.
the like.
Cheech and Chong's
But
are total stoner
I will
films.
say so. I
Yeah,
think Half
Bulldog
Baked
and
is
Smoke.
far more of a comedy than a stoner film. Because I don't think stoner films are inherently funny.
Stoner comedy?
What about Harold
Yeah.
and Kumar then?
Harold and Kumar
That's
is
not-
not a stoner
that's
film.
not a stoner film.
No,
Okay.
that is
He just
a
kept-
journey.
he-
There's a
Yeah.
lot happening
There's,
there.
Is that-
there's an actual peak to that.
There's that.
Yeah,
but
they get
there's a
fucking burger
character.
slices.
There's just
Hey,
a
bro.
character who happens to.
The struggle's real when you have the munchies, mad, bro.
Fact.
And
Alright.
to this day, I still want to really try it. White
You haven't
Castle.
had White Castle
good.
burgers?
Never had.
Let's go to Safeway right now.
No,
What
no,
are you
real
getting
ones. Authentic ones. Fuck you. You know what you're doing. Fuck you. Anyways,
wait.
is there any film that you feel is good but doesn't really follow that series? Of highs and lows?
like the actual Empire Strikes Back.
Really? I felt like there was a lot happening in Empire.
I mean,
Strikes
there's a lot happening, but it's very plateaued
Yeah.
You know what's a really
because there's not like a beginning, middle, like end that comes up and down.
You're
It's-
right. It
it's
kind
more
of it just things happen.
Yeah, it just continues to go forward.
Yeah. You can. I definitely feel it for the first movie and the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But damn, you're right.
I love Empire Strikes Back. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of like stories that don't really
just-
move a whole lot, it's just it kind of just goes.
The shit happens. That's all
Yeah.
it is. Okay. That's actually kind of blows my mind a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't even think about that.
What about you, Chris? You were about to say something.
what?
Never mind.
What's a movie that was like that but you actually enjoyed? It's a thinker. I know. You got to really consider that one.
I'm gonna say pig. It was
Oh,
good though.
man,
it worked
that
out in
is a
good
great
way.
example.
It was in a good way. Though.
Yeah, that is definitely a movie
Yeah.
where there's not a whole lot going on.
But there's a lot
but
more.
What is it
moves.
called? The 5-act structure? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think
But
that's exactly what it is.
Wow.
Because you have a beginning, issue, middle, resolve, end.
Yeah.
Is it a movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
with Nicolas Cage.
Oh fuck, dude!
Nicolas
so
Cage.
Oh, I love me some Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Oh, who
it's-
doesn't love
he
Nicolas
is-
Cage?
He's phenomenal.
My sibling came up to me yesterday and showed me like all these Nicolas Cage memes. I'm like, you don't even know Nicolas Cage like I know Nicolas Cage.
You didn't even know him a national treasure.
You don't even go here.
You didn't
watched
see him in
those?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
I love this.
Great.
No,
It's a
dude,
great
you
movie.
so hard you pissed?
With the bleach
With the
hair.
bleach hair?
Love me
Oh
some
my
Nicolas.
god, that movie!
All right, but who's actually seen the original Nicolas Cage movie, Moonstruck?
Holy
my
shit!
Surprisingly
Holy
fucking
shit.
great. It's
That
a great
movie is
film.
fantastic.
I'm gonna write that down.
I feel
Moonstruck?
like I
Moonstruck.
have.
It came out in the 80s. It was his first role,
Yep.
right?
It was his
He
first
did it with
major-
Cher.
Major role.
There was a movie done with Cher. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
He looks young.
If you
I'll
have
have
any
to
kind of
watch
Italian
that.
in
He
you, in
looks
your blood,
sexy
you'll
in that
enjoy
movie.
it. Yeah, he is really
I
good.
had like this much.
You'll enjoy it.
That
Yeah.
much.
If you, it's definitely stereotypical, but it's funny.
Oh yeah,
Let me write that down.
yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one. What's another one? What was it? Face Off was also a good one.
Face off. I want to take this
Oh,
face.
we're still talking Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Well, it's you.
Well, I mean, Con
You have the
Air
Rocket
is
Man.
pretty.
Oh, Con Air is one of my favorite movies.
One of the favorite, yeah.
Wait, what?
Con Air.
I mean,
Yes,
Con Air.
I love
and
that
even
shit, bro.
Ghost Rider, where like it just,
I liked it.
It was a good
I had a good time
movie,
with Ghost
but I
Rider.
wasn't like, ooh, Ghost Rider.
No.
Like, but it was
No.
still a good movie.
Yeah,
but it's still
I
good
enjoyed
Nick
it.
Cage. I do like
Actually,
that.
I watched it recently, maybe like a year or so ago. It did not age well.
No, it does not.
No, and I'm not talking about
No.
graphically. You know what I mean.
Visually.
I'm
No,
talking
just
like script-wise,
yeah.
story-wise.
Script,
It is not that good.
Who's the girl? I can't remember her name.
Eva Mendes.
Yeah,
That was
she's-
she had a bad arc.
Yeah,
They wrote her dumb,
Yeah.
dude.
They wrote her dirty.
That is unfortunate.
But there's gonna be a new Ghost Rider coming up soon. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Robbie Reyes, or we're going back to Johnny
no,
Blaze?
I think it's gonna be Johnny Blaze, or it's gonna be the one after Johnny.
Oh.
Fuck, I thought Robbie was after Johnny.
I'm sorry, Robbie, because Robbie's the one with the car.
Yeah.
Because I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a new Ghost Rider in the comic books. I think they're gonna be going with him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm down.
Doesn't, was it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever talk about?
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
like,
that's
Blaze?
they had
Okay.
no, it wasn't Johnny Blaze. It was Robbie.
Oh, it was Robbie.
Yeah.
Because he had the is it
The
the
car.
Cadillac?
no, the Cadillac.
What car is it?
That's I don't know, but it's not a Cadillac. It's a
don't
muscle
know.
car, bro.
It's like a Mustang, right?
It's like a Chevelle
classic-
or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know shit about cars.
Shelby
It's a beautiful
Cobra.
Toyota Prius.
It might be.
Ew.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, Ghost Rider in a
yeah.
Prius?
Oh fuck yeah! The Prius
Oh my
is
God.
on fire.
So, do people who own a fucking Prius? Is there like a disclaimer that says they have to drive 15 miles under the speed limit?
No, that just
No.
says that's just how powerful they are. They can only get up to 50
Holy
miles.
Yeah.
Fuck! I want
Yeah.
to strangle anybody who has a Prius. We were out driving for like the past 3 days. Every time I was buying a Prius, they were going 15 under, and I want to fucking rear end them.
I used to own a Prius, and let me tell you,
wasn't it
nobody.
called like the tampon or something?
I called it my tampon on wheels. It was red. Shout out to all the OGs in Wisconsin who know what I'm
The
talking about.
tampons or the cars?
My car.
The OG
it was a
tampons.
Prius. It was a 2011 Prius, and it was red. And we called it my tampon on wheels. His name was Doris.
it's Doris Day.
Sounds about right. Anyways, nobody expects you to speed in a Prius. First off, I don't
Yeah,
own one
really.
anymore, so
I-
it doesn't count.
I know that a Prius can at least go 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah. People don't utilize that as much as
They should.
they should. Cool. I can
Because
say
their legs
that.
are shaking because every seat has something to strap them.
Okay, but like if you're driving back at
That's
like,
the seatbelt right
what,
there.
87 miles an hour in the desert at night, it feels like you're in a spaceship. It feels pretty cool.
I actually wanted to get a Prius, you know?
They're not-
I was thinking of trying to get like a...
I like the concept of a Prius. Like,
Yeah.
I like hybrid vehicles.
Yeah.
But just everyone who owns one drives like a fucking 90-year-old
Which is
woman
why
who
you
shouldn't be on the
gotta
road.
Sling it
Sorry, I
back
shouldn't
and
have said
start
one. It doesn't
spinning
matter.
'cause
I
they'll
think-
never
95-year-old
catch you.
person.
Here's the thing, though. I think people who can afford Priuses are actually that old. Either physically
Yeah.
or spiritually. Let's be real.
Kenna owns
That's
a
fair.
Prius.
Kenna owns a Prius. Kenna
Kenna owns a
car?
Prius?
She does.
She just bought it?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
is that she's letting her sister borrow it, right?
she's letting her sister borrow it right now, but she owns a Prius.
Oh,
I
okay.
spoke too soon then.
What color is it?
Black.
I got to message her.
That's funny.
Just give
No.
her shit.
You own
Yeah.
a Prius?
Hello.
That
You own a
reminds me of
Prius?
that movie Horrible Bosses, remember? Where he's
Yeah.
like, gets caught, pulled over, is like, why did you speed past this red light? It's like, I was drag racing. You were drag racing in a Prius? I don't win a lot. I love that movie, bro. I haven't seen the sequel. Has anyone seen the sequel to that?
Horrible
No.
Bosses 2?
Horrible Bosses 2?
I've seen it once. I saw it when it came out, yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it good? Was it worth it?
It was a 2.
It was a 2?
It was a 2.
Okay, I
It was
know
a 2.
exactly what that means.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no sarcasm. That's fucking funny. It's sad, too, at the same time. Movie sequels... How do you fuck up a movie sequel? I don't get it.
You
That's Michael Bay.
you can easily fuck up a movie sequel.
Have you seen
Easier than you
Sharknado?
could fuck up a prequel.
Good. Keep it there.
Can't really
For
fuck up
as
a
long
prequel.
as you can.
Jesus.
No, you can absolutely fuck up a prequel.
Okay, maybe I need to
be
reword
easier?
how I said this. I can understand how you can fuck up a sequel, but if you're already at the point where you know it's not going to be as good, then don't make the sequel. Leave it as is. Be a standalone
Well,
thing.
I feel like a lot of those movies come down to like executives who own the rights to the original creation.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
It's so funny because people who own like the
Yeah.
rights are usually not creative.
No,
People are
they
still
just have money.
butthurt over
Yeah.
Firefly, so
Oh,
I actually never seen Firefly.
what was the movie called?
I don't want to talk about it.
God, what was the movie called? I can't remember what it was called.
They did a movie based on Firefly, right?
Well, they
Yeah.
ended
The
Firefly
end- yeah,
with the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, and I heard
and
it
upset
was...
a lot of people.
Hold
shit.
on, let me find it.
I actually never watched
Serenity?
it. Was it good?
Serenity, that's what it's
Serenity.
called.
Oh man, was it good?
Wasn't that the
The
name of
show?
the ship?
The show was fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
really good,
loved
yeah.
everyone loved the show.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
get
the
it. What
movie
was it
came out.
about?
I don't know, I never
Oh,
watched
you
it.
never watched it either?
500
Okay.
years in the future, renegade crew aboard a small spacecraft tries to survive as they travel to the unknown parts of the galaxy and invade warring factions, as well as the 30 agents out to set you.
That was the show or the movie?
That was the show.
It's about Owl City.
It's like a heart like a
Shut up, dude. Just
It's
got
like
that.
as if
All of them.
Stargate had a rebellion
I swear
that
I
just
got
actually
that
did
how
shit.
I never seen Stargate either.
Damn, you should watch Stargate.
I did watch the movie, but I heard that I shouldn't have watched the movie.
Yeah, you should watch the show.
Yeah, shows are better usually.
There was a guy in Texas who recreated the entire Stargate operation system.
shit.
So like he actually has like the control panel and everything, and like there's like a whole sequence, and then as it starts, like you can see as the LEDs start from the console, and then like he built it underneath his front yard. So like you see the lights, and then the lights just start up, and then like it drops this entire like projection
that's
thing.
cool.
It's pretty sick.
It's like the guy who like built the fucking warthog.
Oh yeah, the functioning
Someone
warthog.
built a warthog?
Someone actually built
Like
a
from
functioning
Halo?
warthog. Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
That
If
thing
I
is
ever won the
fucking
lottery-
massive.
Dream car.
Everybody gets one.
Thanks, Oprah.
Balfour yours is pink.
Thanks, Oprah.
It's light as red. The
We'll call your Pepto Bismobile.
hey, there we go. I'm actually really excited because
Well, that's a
we're
good
talking
shit.
about Halo now. I think it's Steven Spielberg is an executive producer for the new Halo show that's going to be coming out on Paramount Plus later next year.
And I saw the trailer for that. I like that teaser trailer. I'm down. I'm
It
interested.
looks, I think visually it's going to be stunning.
Didn't they do a Halo movie? I know I've seen one.
They did
No,
a few. of
so
them, actually.
yeah, they've been in development hell for like the past 10 years. Because when Halo 3 officially launched,
They got it on IMDb right here.
do they really?
Yeah. Stephen Kane, Kyle Killen are creators.
I'm down.
2022.
100%.
Yep.
Wait, Stephen King, you said?
No.
Stephen Keller.
Oh.
That's the
Wrong
actor.
one.
Who's,
Wrong Steven.
Oh my god, imagine
Pablo
Halo movie
Schreiber
like
as
co-written by
Master Chief.
Stephen
Oh,
King.
fuck.
The Covenant would be
Who's,
fucking scary.
Strap it.
No, not
No,
the
the
Covenant. The
Flood.
Flood. The Flood would be like more
It doesn't say.
hor-
Maybe they'll have
horrific than
some
they
director.
actually
No,
already are.
what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to have different directors per episode. Because it's a series.
Oh, it's a series.
Come to think of it
Okay.
though, how funny would it be if he did write that and then he kind of like
Oh,
makes
here
it
we
a
go.
crossover between the Dark Tower?
Jonathan Liebsman.
Dark Tower and
Otto
Halo?
Bathurst,
Imagine that
Will
shit.
Rainey.
Fuck, you just see
Jessica
Matthew
Lange.
McConaughey's character
All
just
the
like
time.
standing
Fuck
over
yeah.
somebody, you know?
Well, I don't know about that. I actually didn't watch that movie. I heard it,
6,
it wasn't that
8,
good.
I actually
So,
liked it.
so there's going to be about 9 or 10 episodes for this Halo show.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
it, man.
He was making a good point. Like, what if Steven
Seagal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Seagal. Fucking
Yeah, that would be horrific.
Yeah, that was
I'm doing karate.
Stephen King did the
I'm
Halo
John
stuff and how
117.
demonic the fucking flood would look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not even how they would look, just how they would be. The presence of
Yeah,
them.
the presence of the flood.
I bet you it's going to... Oh, man, I didn't even think about this from a cinematic point of view. Because I know in the game, like, when they hit you, it's fucking annoying. But I can see it cinematically, how heavy that would be. Because, like, seeing, like, this little, like, thing just go and jump on people and then just, like, tear up their face. Oh, it's going to be
What
bad.
about tearing up faces?
Welcome to the conversation.
Good
Oh
to
my
be back.
God.
Halo.
Halo.
Yeah. I'm excited. Fucking for those who haven't played it yet, Halo Infinite is free to play on PC and Xbox, And damn, is it fun.
I told my sibling to download it tonight. So
Hell yeah.
I'm definitely going to try to jump on there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a really good casual game. I mean, I think one of the reasons why I like this in particular is because one of the things I like about Halo as the mechanics is like the little shield that you have. So like I like being able to take out the shield and then take out the person. And I really miss when games did more of that. When it wasn't just like a 3-shot kill like in Call of Duty. Like I like when there's additional mechanics that don't take away from the overall gameplay. And I feel like Halo is really like it's definitely its own little universe when it comes to that.
Well, yeah, because no gameplay feels like Halo gameplay. It's
Yeah,
just, they got their formula right and they kept it.
Yeah, and with this one, I feel like the mapping for the controller, because I'm a controller person, is really, really solid. Like it feels good to play. So if you have a controller, do that. I don't know how it feels on PC. I hear a lot of people are complaining on the PC though. But.
Seems about right.
By the way, I just want to make. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna throw in. Usually, if it's like it feels good on one thing, it's usually kind of wonky on the other end.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Which brings us to Marcus.
Jesus
what were you
Christ.
saying?
Nothing. It's
Segue
not important
that,
anymore.
baby.
I was just gonna say this. Shooting people in Call of Duty has never felt as good as it did since the original Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, the original Modern Warfare, when you killed somebody in that game,
It felt good.
Felt
Felt
good.
good.
Well, not even just that, but like when you hit what's it called when you land a shot and you get that little marker?
Yeah, the reticle.
Yeah. No, not the reticle itself, but
The
like
X.
Yeah, like when like it felt like you hit something
Yeah.
in the original games.
It did, and I just don't feel like I played Warzone the other day. I'm just like, this doesn't feel right. Am I older or do you just suck? And I think it just sucks.
Yeah, I think because the game has to develop, like it has to change over time. But like I feel like that is a fundamental thing that they should have kept in.
I don't know what it is about the game. When you shot, I played it the other day because it was not the other day, like a year ago because it was free on PlayStation Plus. But I was playing again just to see what it felt like, and it still feels the same way. I don't think nostalgia has anything to do with it. I think there's something about
The mechanics.
killing somebody in that game that just wants you to do it in real life. Fuck! I understand why. No, right?
Wow, that got dark so fast.
Yeah. No.
No, I
Went down a
agree,
dark rabbit hole there.
because it's one of my things with like Assassin's Creed where like I love innovation and I love when you change things. However, I feel like the sprint button should be the same fucking button over all of the goddamn games.
Yep.
Really?
Is
They
there
changed that shit?
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Man.
It's either
L1?
A button, right bumper, left trigger, or right trigger,
Don't forget about
depending on what game.
Yeah, don't forget about the little joystick thing holding it down.
Oh yeah, holding it while you yeah.
Yep.
Fuck, just pick a goddamn system and work with it. Yeah, little rant, sorry.
Yeah.
We're all
Outside
angry
Rick,
about games that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Battlefield's another like rant I can go on.
Yeah? Why?
The new one?
Yeah, 2042 or whatever. Because here's my thing, right? People are already bitching about it, right? It's like, oh, it's fucking glitchy, it's this and that. I was like, listen here, motherfucker. We haven't had a decent fucking launch for Battlefield since 3, okay? Everything else at this point is just a Battlefield game.
Well, I
Battlefield
feel
3
like,
was special.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie.
every game now there's always bugs.
Yeah.
No matter what game it is.
Because when they found out they could release a game unfinished and update it as they went along, that's what they fucking kept doing.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day how many games had glitches in them? Like, yeah, there were some, but not like a lot.
It was like
not as much
it
as
was
they
like
are
a
now.
fucking messiah, an oasis to find glitches in old games.
Yeah.
It was like, this
well,
is
it was also
fucking
fun.
cool.
Like, that's one of the things that, and I'm circling back to Halo, but Halo 3 was a lot of fun because there were so many exploits that you can do in the multiplayer maps, even on the DLC stuff. And they never fucking updated it. And it made for really fun, like, custom maps and stuff like that. But now, since anytime something's exploited, they're like, all right, patch it. And then, like, you guys can't make it fun anymore. It's kind of a bummer.
They did that with Super Smash Brawl, I remember.
Did they?
Yeah, like there was something you could do in Melee that, definitely made Melee what it is now. Like people still play Melee for this reason that they patched, and Brawl was definitely not as good because of that reason. And it was an
Brawl
exploit.
was rough.
Yeah.
I
Brawl
actually don't
was
remember.
rough.
I remember the story, and I enjoyed the story.
Brawl was rough because I think Brawl was on the
Wii.
Yeah,
Wii.
on the
Yeah, it
Wii.
was so hard to control with Wii. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I always plugged in a GameCube controller every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
I found out too late you could do that, but I kept doing that when I found out too. Dude, GameCube compatibility with the Wii,
That was
game
awesome.
changer.
Lovely.
so fucking
Game
awesome.
changer. I love that
Then
shit.
the Wii U happened.
The Wii U was fine. I don't know why anyone complains about the Wii U.
I think the Wii U was too ahead of its time.
The only
I think their concept was spot on because I mean the Wii U is the Switch,
right.
Yeah.
and I just think they were just too ambitious to hit the HD market
Yeah.
because the problem with the Wii was that the Wii came out when
Coaxial,
PS3.
not coaxial, RCA cables and shit.
yeah, so like the PS3 and the first Xbox One were on the market when the Wii was still selling, and it had no HD compatibility. So the Wii was only at 720.
It was definitely a kid's game console.
Yeah.
All right, then let me ask you about this. What do you think of PSP?
Loved it. Great
I
memories.
think it was good. I thought
Great
it was fine.
memories.
Okay.
I think the PS Vita did horrible in terms of marketing.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I guess because they came out around the time when mobile games were just already
well, it's
there.
not just that, but also Nintendo fucking dominated the handheld market.
The DS.
Yeah.
I never really
So,
owned
like,
a DS growing up.
Because you had the DS come out, then you had the DS Lite, and then the PSP launched. But then that's when the 3DS started
Yep.
doing 3D.
Then they went back
And
to 2D.
yeah.
Well,
And then
yeah,
they
because
just
you tried to
fucking-
play the 3DS.
They
Yeah, I
just
have one.
fucking dominated.
That shit hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
I still have mine.
I'm thinking, fuck, I'm getting like PTSD just thinking about
I have my
it.
right. I had the regular DS, the first one, the chunky one
Yeah, the
that
big
came
one,
out.
the big boy.
Chunky
and
one.
then I got the 3DS, and then there was like another one that came after that, after the 3DS. Was it?
Well,
like
I've had all of them. So I've had the original silver one.
yeah,
I had the light, which was black. It was thinner.
I had a light, and then the 3DS. Yeah.
After the light was there was something before the 3DS.
The light?
Wasn't
The
it the
2DS?
2DS?
The one that's like
Pretty-
just one
No,
big.
no. The 2DS came out after the 3DS.
3DS, that's
because
right.
people were bitching and moaning about their
Yeah,
eyes.
and they're like, "Fun,
Fuck you guys. That shit hurt.
you can do that with the 3DS. You can like,
Yeah, because the one thing I liked about the 3DS is that they implemented the actual joystick onto it.
Big bird.
So then after that was the 2DS, which was just a weird big ass block.
I remember when I first saw 2DS, my homie of mine bought it from another person on Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the hell is that? And then I looked at it, I'm like, what the hell is that? I didn't even know it existed.
Weird. It looks
is
weird because even like the left and right bumpers are like at the top of the screen.
It's like Nintendo was trying to make a tablet but gave up halfway through.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the 2DS is weird. I know people who have 2DSs, but essentially they were just trying to hit every single market. Because the 2DS was a lot cheaper.
Who here remembers?
You have to. What's up? Go ahead.
Who here remembers when N-Gage tried to be a thing?
Oh my god.
God.
I remember Engage.
Holy shit.
Actually, AVGN reminded me Engage existed.
Mine,
But,
was the decline of video games Flash
we
series.
forgot the DSi.
DSi, that's what it was called.
I
DSi don't
what was the
care.
DSi again? What was the deal with that one?
It had a camera.
Yeah. It was the first one. It was the one right before the 3DS.
Jesus.
Because that was the one where it came out with the Nintendo pets and like you could put your head in.
Nintendogs?
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah.
There's a regular DS, DS Lite,
Yep.
DSi, DSi XL.
The XL line, that's what it was.
And then-
And while there's just
3DS,
PSP and
3DS
PSP,
XL,
PS Vita.
2DS.
That's it.
3DS again.
Yeah, they relaunched the 3DS.
And then 3DS
All I can
XL,
say is
2DS
I enjoy the
XL.
PSP. I enjoy playing
Again.
Grand Theft Auto on the go.
And then the Switch.
That
Yeah.
was something Nintendo could never give
And they
me.
have the Switch Lite.
Wait, they couldn't do
which
what?
is Stupid.
Give me Grand Theft Auto on the go. Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories.
yeah.
man.
But they have something called
That's
a
what made it
Pokemon
special for me.
Mini.
Didn't they also have
Yeah.
Chinatown on there?
Oh no, that was the
Version
DS.
that was-
was
Chinatown
DS.
Wars was
Oh,
DS.
okay.
But I never played that. I heard it was good though.
So if everybody had PSP, DS, so technically they're all copying the Leap Pad.
The Leap
Oh,
Pad.
remember the Leapfrog?
My sister had one.
I had one too.
God.
These bad boys. They came out in 1994.
See that
Well,
was,
we had to start somewhere.
see that I didn't have that.
Well, the Game Boy came out in the 80s.
Yeah, the Game Boy did come out in the 80s, and that
original
was,
Game
and this is
Boy.
based off the Game
The
Boy.
big old, my aunt
Yeah.
used
no,
to have one.
I thought that was based off of the Game Gear.
Oh, you mean Sega?
Yeah.
Well, Sega was based off Game Boy. That was their response to the Game Boy.
Yeah, but that was more of an actual.
You're right, but I'm just like I'm getting all the way back down to where it all began, and it
Oh,
began
yeah,
with the
yeah,
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy,
If the
absolutely.
Game Boy didn't exist, Game Gear wouldn't have existed, and The phones wouldn't exist
Yeah,
either.
phones
True.
in general.
I think I still have my Game Boy Color.
God,
I
is it
definitely
green?
have mine.
No, it's see-through purple.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Man, I had a
Mine's the Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Game & Watch from 1980 to 91.
Mr. Game &
Mr.
Watch.
Game
Yeah, actually, it started with Game & Watch. I forgot
Silver
about Game.
Series, Gold Series,
Damn
Black
Tiger
Series,
Electronic games and shit.
Gold Series, all the way from 1980.
Dude, Tiger made such a killing back in the day.
Cause,
there's a
bro,
Game &
that
Watch
was the
Super
poor
Mario
man's
Brothers that came out
handheld
in
game.
2020.
I remember
Yes,
I had,
there's
like,
actually a new line of
Hated
Game
every
&
one
Watch
of them.
games. So they're releasing, I think it's like 6 handheld Game & Watch games. And they're just releasing them, I think, every 3 months, starting last month.
Who wants that?
A lot of Nintendo friends. Talk to my brother.
Wow. I didn't.
My brother already has one of them. See, this is the weird thing. So I was actually thinking about it the other day because I am a person who doesn't like, pop music, like a lot of popular stuff. I'm not really into.
Pop music is what I heard. I'm like,
Pop.
how do you not get into pop music?
But it's crazy
Frost
to
makes
think
me feel
about
like I'm
how
running
many
late.
people are really on this earth. Because when you think
then
about
Scott
one
feels
thing
like
that
they're
you
already
cannot
late.
stand, that you don't like, there's probably a million people who like it.
It's true. They exist
And-
for a reason.
Yeah,
Yes.
and just think about every single thing that you don't like. Because there's a million people who like that thing. It's crazy to think about. So, like, being you, like, I'm kind of in the same boat where it's like, why would I ever want to buy that? But there's a million other people who are going to go out and buy that.
Yeah.
See, to me, though, when I see something like that, it's just not perpetuating, maybe that is the word, but it's kind of like how they keep re-releasing Skyrim because
Yep.
people keep buying Skyrim.
Yeah. Capitalism,
Motherfucker,
baby.
quit buying Skyrim.
I agree.
First of all, no.
You could-
Second,
you could also-
fuck you.
you could-
Third,
you could
I
also-
do what I want.
Just quit buying it. They'll make the next one.
Chris,
I
Chris is the
totally-
epitome of fuck you, I'm American.
You could also argue the same shit Rockstar has done with GTA.
I was going to
Oh,
get to that,
fuck.
yeah. Please stop buying shit for GTA
Yeah,
Online.
seriously,
That's fair.
stop.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Give me
I mean,
GTA 6 already.
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing. It's like,
You'll never get
you don't like it, but apparently a million other people
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I stopped playing it since everyone has a fucking liberator and just like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you 20 times. Like, okay, I'll just go back to Red
I
Dead.
stopped playing it when it got way too toxic.
you're going
it was
back to-
before all the good shit.
I
too.
Go
played
back to
through the
EHOS,
storyline.
I
The
went back
storyline
to
was
good.
fun.
It's fun.
And then
It
I
is fun.
played GT Online for about a day, and I was like, this is stupid. I don't like this.
I really like.
Really
I was
that
into
bad?
it for a good few months before it just became too
My problem
toxic.
with GTA Online is I wish that there was stuff for you to do as an individual player,
Yeah.
but there's not.
No.
Like a lot of the fun things in order to
need a
do,
group.
you have to do with other people,
No.
which I don't personally enjoy because I hate random people on GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
they're
the
pieces of
worst
shit.
people. They
Yeah.
are the
I
worst
had
people.
a-
Fucking suck.
I have like the same gripe, but my thing was like doing heists with friends, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You couldn't do them on a friends-only server. You actually had to be in a
public
server
server.
to do that shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
That sucks.
That
Yeah,
being
it's-
said,
You basically just run around, but you can't do anything by
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, it also sucks because like you can go into an open lobby, and if you have it where you can be attacked by other characters, then you can do a shit ton of stuff. But if you're in safe mode, there's only like 2 or 3 things that you could do.
No.
yeah, so it's not fun. I wonder if
Yeah.
it's changed now. I think they might have changed that. I think you can start doing more things in safe mode, but I haven't played the game to know.
I don't know. I've stopped playing it.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the early days of GTA Online because that's when
here.
people were hacking the shit out of it.
Oh yeah.
And some people would give like people
They
like
still
$1 billion bounties.
Yeah, I still do.
And I killed one of them and I bought everything.
You're like, yes,
Every
life is
my
good.
PSP copy of GTA Online has everything that was available at the time.
Damn.
Yeah. That's where I got the Pepto-Bismol from. I had a Lamborghini that turned all pink, and I called it my Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, yeah?
I had nicknames for all my cars. Like I had like a yellow and red Audi. I called my Pikachu.
I fucking love it.
I was just being stupid, bro. I'm all about the puns.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I feel weird that games are now focusing more on the service, like being a service as opposed to just being an all-in-one game. It's really weird. Like I appreciate it like from an MMO standpoint, like World of Warcraft or like Final Fantasy 14 or like Destiny, right? Like going into those games, I know I'm paying for a service to play a game. But I feel like too many casual games are starting to get to that point, like Fortnite, Call of Duty, even Halo Infinite. Like it's a little
fork knife. Stupid.
It's just a little more frustrating in my opinion.
It was so like simple but stupid and funny at the same time. Good job. Get on you.
All right, Marcus, tell us about Resident Evil.
Okay. So the new Resident Evil came out. Welcome to Raccoon City. I have such a problem with it right now because I don't want to admit it's bad.
They did.
I don't want to. I was so hopeful for it that it makes me sad.
They did Leon so bad.
Did they?
They did.
No.
So
You know what?
Well,
Most of this rant is going to go into that right now. Let me just go ahead and say this.
Just take it away.
Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. If you like Resident Evil, the games, you probably will like the movie.
What?
You will. I mean, you got fan service in a lot of ways. But in terms of how they did some of the characters, you know specifically who I'm talking about. And just how they wrote the story, it's bad.
Oh,
Leon specifically.
No.
They did our boy.
I don't want to shit on the actor because I believe the actor could have done better. But
Do you feel like it was a director's issue as opposed to an actor's issue?
yes, I believe the guy who made the movie, who was in charge of it all, didn't know nothing about the games. He relied solely on other people who knew the games to an extent. Leon is the most incompetent piece of shit I have ever seen portrayed on film, and that's not just in characters. He's not a bad guy. He's a relatively good guy.
In the games they directly made him to be like a hero, like the American hero.
Because in the games he was naive and knew he wasn't incompetent.
Right.
In this movie he's incompetent.
Yeah.
There's one scene in particular that defies all laws of logic. He should have heard something. He should have reacted to something, and he didn't because he's asleep.
Yeah. Well. Oh well. I'll get him next time. And
I think they did Claire okay. They didn't. I don't like who they got for Chris.
Yeah,
not because
how is Chris?
Chris. The only problem I have with Chris is that I don't like his voice. His voice does not sound like a Chris voice.
I can see it.
It does not. And I was like, the guy had the look to him.
Yeah.
He looked perfect for the role. But he kind of like, have you guys ever seen Grown Ups?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about the part where
swimsuit guy? Hey, ladies! That's what I got. That's what I got from the fucking Chris portrayal. And you know what? The girl played Jill. She did good too. Yeah. I was really like not all for it at the beginning, but you know, after I seen her, I'm like, you know what? You didn't do her bad at all.
Damn.
But she did make a really bad Jill sandwich joke, and I did not appreciate it.
Oh no.
Really bad Jill sandwich joke.
Oh, that, yeah. Okay.
Oh, but the worst thing, honestly, besides Leon, Wesker. They fucked Wesker up, man.
How? My God.
It's not Wesker.
It's not.
No matter how you look at it, it's not Wesker.
How do you fuck up the character?
Like that.
To be honest, you gotta watch it.
You gotta.
You watch it when it's free, but just
Don't pay for it.
that is not Wesker. That is
No.
the worst portrayal of Wesker. And I've seen the films, the older ones.
Yeah.
Way better Wesker.
Really?
100% better Wesker.
Fuck.
This guy just looks like they gave him clothes and said, hey, "You're Wesker." And he's like, "Okay, I'm Wesker. Yeah, let's do it."
Damn.
So it's a bad movie. It's a bad written film. It's an okay portrayal of the video game, but I don't understand how they could have fucked it up so bad. They could have done it so much better if they just weren't so focused on putting all these people into the movie, and they try to like make one movie based on the first game, then the second game, then the third game.
And the third?
Then the third.
Because based on what I already saw on the trailers, I was like, oh, okay, they're probably putting 1 and 2 together.
They are. But because of that, they completely missed 3.
Yeah.
Which is my personal favorite. Resident Evil 3 is what started it for me. And they did. I'll just tell you right now, there's no nemesis. There's no nemesis. There's no tyrant.
No. Yeah.
Like, there's not even like references or anything to it?
Yeah, there's references to some of the villains. There's a Birkin and there's Lisa Trevor. That's it. And they did Lisa Trevor wrong too.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't make her a villain. They made her like a good person.
Yeah.
And in a way, I kind of enjoy the arc for that reason, because a tortured soul like that probably would want to help in some way.
But not in like the happy ending kind of way.
And it wasn't a happy ending because the way the movie ended.
Exactly. What do you call that?
Oh, by the way, the way the movie ended with them walking, dumb. Super dumb. Fucking dumb, bro.
Brandy and I went and saw it. We were just gonna let everybody, find their ways to see it if they wanted to, but we weren't gonna recommend it. So people were like, "Hey, did you hear anything good?" Nah.
Well, I guess for this week's ending to the podcast, let's go around the table and tell us what movies not to watch this week. We know Marcus's. Kris, what do you have?
Catwoman 2004.
Don't watch it.
Don't, please.
It's so bad.
Oh, jeez. Got a special place in my heart for the rest of my life.
You can watch it so long as you're not wearing clothes and have some tissues and some lotion on your bedside. Then I recommend watching it.
And take a shower.
Throughout, continuously.
Yes, in and out.
What about you, buddy? What you got?
You have to come back to me real quick.
Holly,
Not
what you
to
got?
watch.
I don't have one, but I got one you should watch.
All right, which one you got?
Okay, so you have to watch King Richard because Will Smith is just incredible in everything that he does, and he's a wonderful.
Is that the one
man.
with
It's about
Serena Williams?
Yes,
Yeah.
Serena
Yeah.
Williams, and like it's their dad and where they went from when they were little. I remember growing up like hearing about them.
Yeah.
And so it's like really cool to see like kind of where they came from, and Will Smith just does.
Yeah, I read an article that
phenomenal
the
job.
Serena, like the Williams family really loved the
Yeah.
screening that they saw.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and he just did the way he portrayed the father, and like he did great.
It's called King Arthur?
King Richard.
King Richard.
I want to say this one thing, though. When did we start making movies about people that are still alive?
Wait, what?
Remember, like, the good old days where you
Like
just... where you
modern
watch-
biopics?
Yeah,
Is that what-
modern, like, they're still here. They can watch their own story being told. What happened to the days where we made movies after they died?
Well, I mean, we still do that.
Yeah.
I know, but, like...
Bohemian Rhapsody,
The Elton John.
no, the Elton John, he's not dead.
Oh, there you go.
No, I mean I know he's not dead. He's still alive.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't... maybe it's just me. I probably have a personal problem with it, but, like... Why make a movie about someone who's alive? The story's not over yet, so you can't tell the full story.
Yeah, but
Right.
I do think that a lot of those movies that are being told are told during their most impactful moments of their overall life. Because I mean, like the Williams sisters are at the point where they completely changed tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure how familiar you are with tennis, but like these black women being as good as they are literally broke the way the tennis world sees.
I cried so much.
Yeah.
So
like
much.
because they're black females in the sport of tennis.
From Compton?
Yeah.
From Compton?
Yeah.
From Compton?
It was a huge deal. And it still is.
Yeah.
Even when they go to like Britain, like the British Open and stuff like that, they are still making headlines for the stuff that they're doing. But I do feel like they paved the road for a lot of other women to go and play tennis. So I feel like their story is really important because I do feel it hit its peak of importance on a social level. So I feel like this was a perfect moment for the movie to come out. So I think it really depends on the individual and what kind of impact their story had in order for their biopic to really make sense.
Okay. I still disagree, but I just feel like the story is not done yet, so let's wait till it's done.
The way this movie, though, I feel like it was definitely from, like, their father's point of view, because, like, the whole thing, he had this plan written for them.
So King
before they
Richard
were
is
born.
the dad?
Yes.
Okay, I had the impression that it was just a coach who saw potential in them.
No.
Okay.
It's even more.
But,
It's even more.
yeah, and just everything that he did,
Yeah.
like, to get them where they were, and, like, you know, he wouldn't let them play in matches until they went pro. Because he wanted them to be a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And they
Enjoy
learned
life.
how to speak different languages and got good grades and, you
Good
know.
shit.
Those women are dime a dozen.
Yes.
Hard to find.
Fierce.
What you
Lady
got?
in the Water.
And Night Shyamalan?
Man.
It had a good fucking cast. You got
It
Paul
did.
Giamatti,
Paul Giamatti.
Bryce Dallas Howard,
Which
Jeffrey
sucks
Wright.
because he's so good in that movie.
He's so good. The writing is horrible.
The writing
It
sucks.
sucked so
Fuck.
I wanted to like it.
I hate M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
I don't like his movies.
Yeah,
I don't
neither.
like his name.
You don't like his name?
It's hard to pronounce.
I do like Signs. I have a good time with
I
Signs.
always say Shyamalama.
Yeah,
That's
I-
the
Shyamalan
only
Ding Dong,
one.
yeah.
Signs,
Shyamalan.
Signs and The Sixth Sense are the only two.
I like
forgot
Signs.
he did that. Yeah,
I like
that's-
Signs.
Yeah, that was Bruce Willis.
So that's not Unbreakable then for you?
Mel
Nah.
Gibson.
Yeah, I don't know. His movies, I can't trust a director who's more misses than hits.
It's true.
True.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Why do you think he misses, though?
Because he likes twists.
Yeah, I think it comes from trying to be too different, like on purpose, like
Yeah.
trying to be contrary, where I feel like you can be contrary with staying within a structure.
He wants to be built different, no?
Built different.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. God, yeah, Lady in the
Yeah.
Water. God, that's a shitty movie.
Yeah.
But hey, it goes to show that Giamatti's a great actor if he can work with the
Oh
dialogue.
my
That is
god,
true.
yes.
Paul Giamatti's
That
awesome.
man's a god.
Because I've been on sets where the dialogue is bad, and I'm not gonna say I'm a good actor because I couldn't make that shit work at all. Not at all. Fuck.
I've been trying to think of a movie and I had it in my head, but I lost it after the conversation about King Richard. Crap. There was a movie that we watched and I was so disappointed.
Venom 2, by the way, is a shitty movie. Please stay away from that.
Elektra.
Oh!
I have never seen it.
Don't. It's bad.
Because
It's
I've seen
bad.
Daredevil, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's all you need to know.
Jesus. That's unfortunate. Which is crazy because I remember seeing the commercials for it at the time, and it looked awesome, and I really wanted to see it. And we never did. I guess my parents
Trust me.
didn't want to talk.
That's all that you need to watch of the movie.
That's it?
Just the trailer.
Just the trailer? Because that's the most interesting part?
Yes.
Shit. All right. Sorry, Jennifer Garner. You tried.
I hate
You're hot,
trailers
but-
where you get the whole
So before we leave, I got a fucking gripe. I'm so
I saw his
annoyed.
eyebrows furrowed. He's
Sorry, because you brought up like trailers giving off too much or whatever. I fucking hate trailers that are 6 minutes long. Do not make a 6 minute long trailer.
That
Are you
exists?
referencing?
Fuck yeah.
Are you referencing the trailer? I think you're referencing.
I don't know. What are you
Jurassic
thinking?
Park?
There's a
No,
6 minute
but
long
there's a
trailer?
fucking 6 minute thing about the very beginning.
I
Oh,
hate
okay, hold on.
that.
I gotta go off on this thing.
Fucking.
I just opened it.
I was
Can of
pissed
worms.
because I do not like the new Jurassic World. I think the Jurassic World series is so fucking inflated and bullshit and has so many useless shots. I'm really upset because they came out with a 6 minute opening of. Yeah, it's not a prologue. It's like the actual opening of the film.
Oh,
So,
what?
Yeah, it's like the first 6 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes of that opening shot is CG dinosaurs. 5 minutes.
And it's not good CG.
It's fine.
It's good.
But it's all for
That's
visuals.
all it is.
But it's just visuals, and it's the time before
Breathe.
man. It's in that time period. I don't want 5 minutes of screen time to be set for a scene that doesn't make any sense in a movie.
That doesn't need to be in the movie. To begin
Exactly. Where I can tell a lot of the budget went to. 5 fucking minutes of CG dinosaurs.
with. Well, that's the problem that's going on with the movies these days, bro.
fuck.
They rely solely on visual effects and not good storytelling.
It's so annoying. And then a hard cuts to a fucking T-Rex rummaging through a drive-in
Drive-thru.
movie theater, not killing anybody. He doesn't kill a damn thing. He just steps to the side of things as people are screaming, and he just goes.
The only thing that, the only
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
the only thing that was like,
Sound like me on Thanksgiving.
someone got run over by a car and that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
A Jurassic Park movie
It's a
where the
fucking
person dies
T-Rex.
from Grand Theft Auto. Really? That sucks.
And there's people like just sitting in the car watching the movie,
Making out.
while there's this fucking lizard.
You know, like the T-Rex
You can tell
from
it
the
Gen Z
fucking
because
first
they
Jurassic Park who ends up eating the fucking dude in the bathroom stall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
hate
He
that
doesn't give a
that's
fuck
true.
about all the
You
tiny
hate
little
that
people
that's
who are
true.
roaming around. Fuck you, Jurassic World. I'm so annoyed. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the podcast. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Apple Music. And we'll be back next week for a new episode. See ya.
Latest, people.